All right, I got to tell you about a passion that I've just developed. That's right, I have yet another passion, and that is weather. This book, okay, I got a couple. Here's the deal. I want to do a little storm chasing. I want to know more about the weather. So I started studying about the clouds, and the clouds and weather have tell you a lot. So this channel is a ham radio channel, but I don't want it to be just that. I kind of expand into other arenas, and because ham radio and weather kind of go hand in hand, because a lot of ham radio people storm chase and they do skywarn and spotting. By the way, next Wednesday there's a class from 7 to 9, a skywarn class, and I'm going to go. I'm going to take my daughter too. I've been to them before, but they kind of teach you how to identify storms and tornadoes and wall clouds and things like that. So I'm going to take my daughter. I'm just going to go and just have fun and see what else I can learn. You can always learn something, but this book right here is really, really good. It's very thin, and it's you look in the sky, and if you don't know anything, it's just like looking into the stars. If you don't know anything, they're just a mush of stars. But when you start studying them, you start to see patterns. You start to see, well, there's the north and there's the seasons, and that's how it changes. This is why you can see Orion in the summer or in the winter, but not in the summer, and things like that. So you get to see a lot more stuff. It's the same thing with the clouds. And right off the bat, in this book, it starts with cloud identification. And I really, really like this book. This book is based on UK weather, United Kingdom weather, which it's of course it's relevant here, but right away I could start reading this book. I can identify cumulus clouds, stratus clouds, and of course, what I already knew were these towering 3 different levels. It tells you about the levels. You can start to read about, it starts to tell you about how to read. You can start to read about fronts, warm fronts coming in. You will see, for example, in a warm front, you will start to see clouds a day before, really high clouds. I can't see myself right now, but you'll start to see really, really high clouds in the upper atmosphere, the cirrus clouds. And then as they come down over time, it could take up to 24 hours. They come down and become, well, that would be a warm front, and it would become rain. But you can actually start to predict, even with your own eyeballs, what's going to happen. And of course, it starts to talk about high pressure, low pressure. And right now we're in a high pressure zone, which is why we have good weather.